let's get down to the nitty gritty. We have 38 to 42 million of us here in North America. You know, if we get 100,000 people, not 100,000, let's say 200,000 people, put $120 a year in one pot, that's 24 million, I believe. We're paying taxes, we're working hard and creating, nothing with the infrastructure of this country that doesn't even involve us. It's not even going back in our communities. So why wouldn't you invest in self? I'd rather get tricked by us than a foreigner that's not even from here that took over this country. I really think I'm gonna down the line, I'm gonna start a foundation. And, it's mostly gonna be ran by women. And we're gonna swear in to not take the money for ourselves. We're gonna put it in our communities and we're gonna change things. You know what I'm saying? Taniqua, thank you for your knowledge. Block clubs are a great idea. A great idea. We're gonna have to start meeting up and talking about this. The people who set it up down the line, yes, we will have a salary, but it ain't gonna get us rich. But I tell you what, it keep us to the point where we can eat and we can help our communities. My wife is in the real estate. She is a real estate agent. She's gonna become a broker. We could run this. There's a whole bunch of real estate agents that think bigger than just selling a house. Me and my wife always wanted to get into development. Why can't we develop our own communities? But we need your help. Yes, and I'll say it again, we need your help. The more people we have, the more we can move this. It's so much that we could do for our communities and for our children. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of us getting blamed for a master plan that they've been planning for the longest to make us look like the losers. And we're not, we're victims. They even have some people in my family not even liking their own. And I question, how do you like me if you don't like your own? It just, this whole situation here where we're living in is a setup and it's a lot of lies. You know what I'm saying? So no one else is going to change it that doesn't look like us. We have to change it. And we're going to have to put our money in a couple pots. 200,000 of us, that's not even a lot. $120 a year. $24 million. I believe. This is coming from a D student. We could move things. We could buy out blocks. We can invest in our people that have inventions and make them better. Every year we'll have 24 million. Every year. We could have, rent to own properties. We could do anything we want if we invest in our own. If other people invest in us in AAACP, you can't do what you want. You gotta do what they say. You know what I'm saying? We have to invest. Okay, yes, money is some BS and all that, but it's the resource that moves things now. And let's get on to investing in self. We're gonna need thousands of us to hear this. And then we're gonna have to have meetings. And other people of other ethnicities are not invited. And there's nothing the matter with that. Japanese do it, Chinese do it, white people do it. We could do it too. They're not invited. And you know what? This the cold part about it. We're not even evil people or harmful people to the point where we're trying to plan how to kill other ethnicities. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about how to improve us. So any news, media in the future, and I got this video on my archives, in the future, we're not talking about being a world superpower and ruling the world by the gun or anything. We just want to be left alone by you. So we're going to create our own. So leave us alone. Stop looking up to them. You know what I'm saying? Who's hiding behind the tree that put crack in those communities? So this is why I don't blame my own people. You can't blame us. There's always a planned agenda behind what they're projecting on the news where we fall short. You know what I'm saying? Let's put our money in many pots. Let's invest in self. Let's start something before it's too late. $120 a year isn't nothing. And we're going to have to do it pretty fast because inflation is going to be horrific. But still, we can make our money work for ourselves. You know, things are going to get cheaper about 5 to 8 years from now. They're going to have 3D printers, printing homes and all that. People are going to be out of work. It's coming. I'm studying the game. So, you know, down the line, we get enough money, we get some of them machines. And make our own stuff. Make our own communities. Our people who has land, talk to us. Talk to me. Let's start a dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this cracking. Because what I see in Facebook, what I see on the news, the little time I watch the news, the common sense amongst people, period, of all races in North America is horrific. I heard this one dude say, if you got a mask on and you could smell a fart, how you think not gonna get if it is a quote unquote that we're catching? You know what I'm saying? Out here. You know what I'm saying? If you could smell your fart through a mask, which you can, how is it gonna stop that from getting? We all had it already. So why are you injecting yourself? I'm just so amazed by people. And a lot of people that are for it, that so-called believes in science, are very well educated. And I'm not. And this is how I was thinking. Indoctrination is powerful. It's just amazing. I gotta admit it, man. The people that's behind this, they're very smart. They make you feel smart, but at the same time, it's dumbing you down. $200,000 people, us, $120 a year in one pot, 24 million. We could build. Thank you, Taniqua. Peace. I'm out. Please like and subscribe to A Nutritious Vibe.